Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your business and how did you find out about Feng-GUI?
Yes, my business is, we are a classical advertising agency. So we do all the kind of jobs from building your slogan, building your logo, creating all print media such as business cards, flyers, prospect, but we are focused on online business. So what we're doing is we build websites, we build blogs, shops, and all this kind of stuff. And also we are engaged in online marketing, which means we're making SEA, SEO, such as search engine optimization and all this kind of stuff for our customers. We've got 17 employees right now. In our area, this is very countryside here. This is one of the bigger agencies. So yeah, but the next, maybe for the guys that are looking, the next bigger town, the next bigger city is Frankfurt. That's about 50 to 60 minutes to travel from us. Yeah. So what we are doing is we hope to make all our customers better in marketing and on the whole range, from print to online.
Yeah, excellent. So it looks like you have like a wide range of, from our perspective, from Feng-GUI perspective, wide range of visuals that you can test using our service. So
yeah.
What problem were you trying to solve, and how did you find out Feng-GUI and decided to do business with us?
Yeah, the problem, as you said, we have a very wide range, and the problem all the time is to discuss some special features, maybe of designs, especially design with customers. So you got designers that would like to have a logo on this page or on this place, or would like to have the CI 100% transformed into web. And so often we have to discuss with them that there are several aspects we have to recognize. So such as the CI of a company, as well as UX, user experience. And so sometimes our problem was to talk to these customers and to get the design process, and at the end a product, maybe a website that doesn't only look nice, also works good. And to get this process discussed with our customers sometimes takes a lot of time, takes a lot of money, takes a lot of engagement. And yeah, my first touch point to this technology was, I think, 2014 or 2015. I was in Munich at the Fraunhofer Institute for a UX conference. And on this UX conference, I first noticed that there might be some software algorithm that enables me to make some decisions before we program. The normal way until that time was we are building a site, we are looking on the screen with these customers, and they say, no, we just have to do it like this or like this. And after that, we are building the site new. We will make a relaunch or we make a launch. And that was a very long process sometimes. And now, my first intention was, that really makes me happy to see that there might be a software tool that enables us to make some decisions before we go on programming. And that was the first intention of me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's also part of the way that we brand or tell about Feng-GUI is being a pre-testing software that, or pre-copy testing. It's also named in the industry as something that you do before launch. So how is your experience with using the tool and our services? What kind of improvement do you get due to that? Maybe cost improvements or efficiency or happier customers?
Yeah. The easy answer is all of this. Yeah. The difficult answer is it isn't easy to say how exactly the improvement works on our ROI, but there are several aspects that we use, and that I think we have improved a lot of basic steps on this design process. And the main ROI from my point, the main improvement is to make this whole process smarter, to make it leaner, to make it easier to get to a customer and tell him why we would like to do a website like this way and not in the other way. And often we had, as I said, we had a long discussion on this journey. So nowadays, with this software, with Feng-GUI, we have a much more efficient design process. That's one of the main improvements for us. Another improvement is that we build our own skills. So while we're doing a lot of analysis with Feng-GUI, we learned a lot about how customers see our websites, see our products, or how customers look on special screens, for instance. So that's one of the next improvement. And another one is, I think, that we get a much more professional standing in this discussion process with our customers. So it's another point of view if you're going into a meeting and you say, from my opinion, I have to do this like this way or this way. So you're coming into this discussion process, and maybe the customer say or the designer say, yeah, that's your point of view, I like this, but from my point of view, this looks like this or this way. So what we're doing now, we're coming with a white labeled report from Feng-GUI, putting this on the table, and the effect always the same. The customers say, oh, how professional you are, you made this enormous engagement before our programming, that's great. And I think a lot of decisions come a lot easier this way than getting on the discussion. So there are several improvements during this process. It's the professional standing in the discussion. It's how the customer felt that we're going on with this project. Yeah, that's not just our point of view, it's a measured point of view, and that's another quality I would like to say for the argumentation. Yeah.
Wow, this is great. So you get a support from an unbiased source in your argument with the customer.
Yes.
So what is from 1 to 10? What is the rank of having you recommend on Feng-GUI to another colleague or competitor, or maybe competitor not?
Sorry, what do you mean? It was a bit.
What is the chance from 1 to 10 of you to recommend on using Feng-GUI to another colleague?
Yeah, I think especially the advantage of using Feng-GUI makes, as I said, has two effects. It makes us professionally in the program, in the project, as well as it makes our own professionality better in the agency. So I can go to my colleague, and the same process I described with our customers some minutes ago, the same process we have in the agency. So if we make a website, if we build a website, sometimes I go to the designer in my own agency and say, I would like to do this another way. And so we're going, I would like to say our agency culture of discussion has changed by using Feng-GUI. And so I try, after I was on the Fraunhofer conference, as I told before, I tried several software pieces, some like Feng-GUI, you know, all these other guys like Icon or something like this. And
yeah, we're familiar with them.
Yes, using Feng-GUI was, there are some points that make the decision to Feng-GUI easy, because it's very easy to use. I think there are not so much opportunities to change before you make an analyze, and that's all part of the discussion in our agency. I can easily transform this know-how to make an analyze to my customers, to my to my employees. So that was another point for me.
Wow, that's like a big answer. I was only expecting to get like a 1 to 10. How likely will you recommend? But thank you very much for giving.
As you know, I likely recommend Feng-GUI even on webinars in Germany.
Yeah.
Something like this. There's a speech in German. I don't know if I can translate it in English because my English, I have to improve my English. But in German, I first say it in German for the guys that maybe know German, and then I try to translate it. In German, we say, verschenke, was du weißt, zu verkaufen, was du kannst. And it means in English, give away what you know, your knowledge, give it away for free to sell what you can. What I would like to say is, to know that there's a software piece like Feng-GUI or another technology doesn't even mean you can make the interpretation, you can use the software efficiently, etc. So that's my point, why I'm likely recommend Feng-GUI even on webinar and all this other kind. Maybe at least new projects will come to my agency, I believe.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you very much for the tip. So that will sum up our interview with you, Wolfgang. Thank you so much for your kind words and for being a loyal customer for so many years. And of course, we have also lots to improve, and we are aware of even the bad things that we didn't speak about in the interview. And we will fix them and improve them and add more recommendations that we're adding right now. So the customer will have more tools to bring more value to their clients.
Yeah, thank you very much for your invitation. And I would like to say, you know, we have all sometimes we send mail or had contact by mail or something like this. I think we even by telephone talked. So what I would like to say is your support is really great here. That's one of the points I was very happy with after using Feng-GUI and got some short questions. We asked them by your support mail and zack, we get an answer, and that was really great. Yeah, I'm very familiar with this piece of software during my design process. So
thank you very much. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay.